The last thing we're going to do with this is add some clip art to fill in the spaces that are empty. So I'm going to click off the picture, then click Insert, Clip Art. Then I'm going to search for things that belong on the beach, like a crab. Okay, and I'm going to find a picture of a crab that sort of matches the color scheme that I'm using. Here's one that looks pretty good. Click on it and it comes up in the upper left corner. Again, to be able to move it, you have to right click, text wrapping, and we'll put it behind text. Now I can resize it a little bit and then drag it down, say here. Let's rotate it over this way and let's add a drop shadow. So you click the picture and you can pick Picture Effects, Shadow, and you can pick one of those, or you can right click on the picture and click Format Picture, Shadow, and now you can fill it in the same way that we've done the others. We've used about 104 on the size, and then we've blurred it up a little bit and then close it, and now you see it's got a little drop shadow on it. Another thing you can find on the beach is a pail. So I click pail, and now I'm going to look for something that looks like a pail of sand. I don't want anything that's too complicated. I'd like something that sort of matches in color. So I'm going to pick this one. And again, I'll reformat it. Text wrapping, behind text, drag it down here, turn it over a little bit. Now I'm going to change the size and I'm going to add a picture effect. So with this selected, format picture styles, and I can look at some of the ways that we could change this picture. Here's a bevel with a tilt. Here's a drop shadow underneath it. That doesn't show up very well. Here's a simple bevel. That looks good, so I'll click that. So now I've got a slight bevel around the picture. If I want to add a drop shadow on this, I can either use Picture Effects or I can right click on it, Format Picture, Shadow, and again, boost it up to about 104. And the blur will move up to around 20, something like that. And so now it's got a slight drop shadow to it. So what else can we find at a beach? We might find an umbrella, only I'm going to have to call it a beach umbrella because it's not raining. So again, I'll look through here for something. This one looks good. It's got nice bright colors. Click that, resize it, text wrapping, behind text, move it up here. And again, I'll format the picture, shadow, 104. Blur about 20, close. I've got a little shadow there. So the final one, what else belongs on a beach? Well, you got the sun. So let's look for the sun. And I want a nice picture of the sun that would match what we've got here. I could either pick this one or I could pick this one. This one already has a shadow, so I think I'll pick it. Make it smaller. Text wrapping, behind text. Move it over here. And there's our final page. So I'm going to save this. And this document is what you're going to turn in for this week's assignment.